What is happening there? J Games Dude here, and this is going to be a piece of news that a lot of people are not going to care about, but I thought it was fascinating to say the least because from a business perspective, this is both the best and worst thing that can probably happen to a business, especially if you're trying to make the most amount of bang for your buck. With the gaming industry and the movie industry, they're trying to appeal a lot in China because there's a hell of a lot of people there, and also the market is so huge that you kind of miss out on a lot of money if you're not within that market. Though you do need to be sponsored by a Chinese company in order to allow yourself to do that. What happened with Blizzard though is that Blizzard was kicked out of China because they had a dispute with NetEase. NetEase was originally the ones to actually provide Blizzard a way of being able to sell their games in the region. Stuff like Warcraft, WoW. We also had stuff like Overwatch and other games like that. And so ultimately, what ended up happening was, for some reason, there was a single individual in Blizzard that really caused a lot of... There was one person in Blizzard. It was never mentioned who it was, but I think we can assume that it was Bobby Kotick that was called a lot of not very nice things by NetEase, and they just kind of ended their contract then and there, and so Blizzard Games had to leave the region. Now, with Bobby Kotick pretty much gone now, they're able to kind of re-establish connections back in China through Xbox, and well, at least under the Xbox umbrella, and so that looks to be the case moving forward now that they're returning with the exact same business partner that they had, and also the contracts that they had before. All of the same stipulations and everything are going to apply. So just trying to think about it, while it's never specifically mentioned Bobby Kotick being the reason, I feel like that's the biggest change, or the most notable change that's happened to Blizzard since they were let go by NetEase a while ago. I want to say, how long ago did they get actually removed? I wonder. That was November 2022. Yeah, there we go. I mean, I remember all the Blitzchung stuff from like 2019. That was, again, not ideal for Blizzard either. But yeah, so 2022, NetEase announced they would not renew the licensing deal as they were unable to agree on key terms. And Microsoft Gaming and NetEase also have entered into an agreement to bring titles by the Chinese company to Xbox consoles, according to the statement Wednesday. Microsoft has completed its takeover of Activision Blizzard. So that pretty much the completion of Activision Blizzard's ownership over to Xbox, and also the fact that with Xbox already having a foothold, or at least a foot in the Chinese country with, or at least in China, they have games being distributed through NetEase. They can do the exact same thing now with Blizzard Games and have the same stipulations apply. I keep saying Blizzard and not Activision Blizzard because the reason why I'm keeping those two separate is because in my mind I still think of them as two entities. It's just that Blizzard went down to the absolute pits after being owned by Activision, or after being bought rather by Activision. They still have not done enough for other gamers around the world to actually get anyone's respect back after everything that's been going on with Overwatch, while not doing particularly well, and other games like that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this whole thing about China pretty much kicking Blizzard Games away, and then Blizzard Games then coming back through Microsoft with an already established deal that they previously had, but also through the fact that Xbox has a deal with NetEase, and obviously NetEase is kind of probably in the pocket of the Chinese government. Let me know what you guys think about everything that's kind of going on about the situation, because it's interesting to see that Bobby Kotick might have been the reason. So if there's any other possible reasons that might be there, let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Like, what kind of theories do you have about what reason there was to kick, why Activision Blizzard was kicked out. It says unable to agree on key terms, but it kind of makes you wonder who on the team is actually in charge of actually making those sorts of decisions that are part of those meetings, and who kind of will agree to key terms, who will create certain terms for the agreement among the two companies, how much money is being shared around. I'm sure there's a lot of that being discussed, but I'm just some dude in his room that plays video games talking about this to you through a microphone that hopefully you can see on some YouTube video, either on the TV or on the computer. I'm surprised, like 12% of people watch my videos on TV, which is absolutely insane to think about. But with all that being said and done, let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel. I'm aiming for 200 subs by the end of the year. And with all that said and done, I do upload every day, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.